What we have in front of us is an array, and we are going to write down the equation that represents this array. So this array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 squares high. And let's count how wide it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it is 7 tiles wide. So to find the area of this array, we would multiply 6 times 7, because that's how we find the area of rectangles and squares. But sometimes 6 times 7 is just a little hard. And so I want us to look at a way where we can break up this array and break up 6 times 7 to make it a lot easier, to make it a lot more manageable. So if you'll give me a moment, I'm going to split up this array into 2 different arrays. We're not going to lose any of our area. It's just going to be 2 pieces. So give me just a moment, I'll do that. So over here in this right-hand spot, I have split our array up into 2 different pieces. Let's count the size of the first array. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is still 6 blocks tall. I'm going to put a 6 right here. But now let's count how wide it is. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares wide and 2 squares wide. Now looking at this, I know that my array did not change the amount because 5 plus 2 is still the same as 7. So in essence, this is still 6 times 7. I just split 7 up into 5 plus 2. Now I want to write this out as an equation. It's no longer 6 times 7, it is 6 times 5. Let me put some parentheses around these because I'm going to put an addition sign here to show that we are adding 2 different arrays together. So this parentheses here represent the first shape. And then now I've got the second shape. This is 6 times 2. Because 6 times 5, well, that's easy enough to do. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 6 times 5 is 30, and 6 times 2, well, that's 6 plus 6, and that's 12. So this is 30 plus 12. So 6 times 5 plus 6 times 2 equals what? 30 plus 12. Well, 30 plus 12 is 42. And that's the same thing as 6 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. So that's one way that we can look at shapes and determine the area of them by breaking them apart. Let's do another one together. All right, now we have another shape. Let's see how tall this shape is. 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's 8 squares tall. And how wide is it? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 times 8. And once again, we are going to split this array into 2 different pieces. And I've already done that for us. It's still 8 squares tall. So I'm going to write 8 over here. But it is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide on the first one. So I'm going to write out 8 times 5. And remember, I use these parentheses to show that this is the first shape. And then we have another shape. This is 8 times what? 8 times 3, because this one is 3 wide. And this 5 plus 3 is the same as 8 times 8. So basically, I just drew a line right here in my shape. See that? And I just split it apart. 5 and 3. So 8 times 5 right here plus 8 times 3. this makes the math problem of 8 times 8 so much more easier to calculate. What's 8 times 5? Let's count by 5 8 times. That ends up with 40. And 8 times 3 is 24. And then we add 40 plus 24 back together. And that would get us to 64. And 8 times 8 is 64. I think we have time to do one more together. All right, this new shape, it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tall. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wide. So 9 times 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this array and I'm going to split it up into 2 manageable sizes. And I think I'm going to do 10 and 2 because those are easy numbers to multiply 9 by. So I just take a little line right here. And then over here I show 10 and 2. And my shape is still 9 wide. Let me draw that over here. But now my equation is 9 times 2 plus 9 times 10. And this makes it so much easier for me to multiply because I can very easily do 9 times 2, which 9 times 2 is 18, and 9 times 10 is 90. And then I add 90 plus 18, and that gets me 108. So 9 times 12 is 108. So this is how you can break up the area of a square or rectangle to calculate it a lot quicker and more efficiently.